Welcome back. So we are in the last class we are talking about the food habits as well as the nest of the birds, right? So now we'll be talking about some special features of the birds that everyone do not know. Let us talk about it so that it will be very helpful for us to understand about the birds, right? Okay. So some special features of the birds. Point number 1: ostrich, emus and the penguins are the birds that cannot fly. Okay, the birds which cannot fly, we call them with a particular name, that is flightless bird. Okay, and examples of these flightless birds are what? Ostriches, emus and penguins, right? So these three birds, ostrich, emus and penguins, these are the birds that cannot fly. They are the running birds. Okay. Number 2, ostrich egg. Okay, ostrich is the largest bird among the birds. Ostrich is the largest bird, as well as it lays the largest egg. Okay, ostrich lays the largest egg. So if the question is which egg is the largest egg, ostrich egg. Okay, again another question, which bird is the largest bird? It will be ostrich, right? So point number 3, a cuckoo does not build a nest. Cuckoo is the name of the bird, okay, which does not build any nest. What they do, it lays eggs in the nest of the other birds. What they do, they go and lay the eggs in the other bird's nest, right? So point number 1, ostrich, emu and penguins are the birds which cannot fly. Next, ostrich is the largest bird. Ostrich is the largest egg. The egg of the ostrich is the largest egg. Okay. Then point number 3 says that cuckoo does not build any nest. When the time comes for laying eggs, they go to the other nest and they lay their eggs there. Okay. Next, parrot can imitate our voice and talk with us. Yes, this is the one particular bird which talks with the human beings, and they can take out the same voice of like human beings. Okay, this is the bird which communicates with the human beings. Okay, they can talk with human beings and they can take out or imitate, means to copy the other's voice. Whatever we say, they will also repeat the same thing. Understood? Next, pigeons can fly for the long distance. Because of this, they are because of this, they were earlier used to carry letters and send the message to far away places. In the olden times, in the olden days, there were no post office system. What the olden people used to do, they used to write a letter and hand it to the pigeon. They tie that letter in the pigeon's legs or in the body. Then the pigeon flies and goes to send the letter to that person or the other. Right? So the work of this postman does with the help of pigeons. Why? Because they can fly for the long distance. Understood? That is the reason. Next we talk about pigeon mostly stay near human homes. Usually in nooks and corners of the roof. Always we see their nests are near the house or near the terrace, on the terrace or on the corners of the rooms, right? Peacock is the national bird of India. We, the human being of India, we say that the peacock is our national bird of our country, India. Okay, this you already know. It has beautiful feathers. Okay, this pigeon, they have the beautiful, peacock, they have the very beautiful feathers. We can see the feathers scattered like this. Okay, if you have not seen, you see in the videos or here the picture is seen over here only. See here, this is the picture of a peacock. See how beautiful it looks with its colorful feathers and all, right? Okay. Due to this, the peacock is our national bird. Okay. Bee hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. it can even fly backwards. This bee hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world, and it has one unique feature that not only flying forward, they can fly backward also. Alright, so in this thing, what we knew that the largest bird, largest egg, we know that. And now again another point is the smallest bird, bee hummingbird. Okay, next we talk about many birds such as cranes long distances for food. Many birds fly long distances for food, shelter, and to escape unfavorable weather conditions. This is called as migration. We talk about migration. Migration means what? Moving from one place to another place. Why? Because of the bad weather condition, because of the unfavorable condition, as well as they are moving from one place to another in search of food, shelter, and safety. Alright? And this process is known as what? Migration. Moving from one place to another in search of food, shelter, and protection, they to escape or to be safe from the unfavorable condition is known as migration. Alright? Next, owls cannot swivel. Swivel means what? Turn around without moving the other. Owls cannot swivel their eyes. Their eyes, they cannot turn around one when the other eye like this. We can move our eye, one side. Yes, they owls cannot. Okay, like that. They cannot move their heads completely around to see straight behind them. They cannot move their head like this to see what is going on around their back. Alright. Okay. See, we have the beautiful pictures of the birds. See, ostrich, the largest bird, cuckoo, the one who do not make any nest, they lay the eggs in the other egg. Then emu, okay, then owl, okay, peacock, the national bird, okay. Now, parental care in the birds. Parental care means wow, the parents are taking care of their babies. Okay. After the egg are laid in the nest, when the mother bird they lays the egg, okay, they lays the egg in the nest. One of the parent bird sits on the nest to keep it warm. Either the father bird or the mother bird, what they do, they sit above the nest to keep the eggs warm. The chick grows inside, and the egg hatched after some days. Okay, and the eggs are hatched after some days. Okay. In most birds, both the parents look after their chicks, feed them, and also protect them from some many dangers. Okay. This parental means what? Father mother birds, they take care of their babies. Either both of them sit there or one after another they sit there. Understood? And they look after their chicks, means the babies. Then they feed them with the help of their own beak and also protect them from any kind of danger. Right? Now, caring for birds and animals. How should we be caring our birds and animals? Like the animals, birds also need to be looked after, especially during the hot summer months. During the hot summer months, what we can do, we can keep in a bowl small buckets and all small buckets. We can place the water in one of the corner of our roofs. Okay, or on the ground also we can keep. When they come and fly, when they are thirsty because of the very hot weather, what they can do, they can come there and drink some water and make their thirst clear. Right? Like the animals, birds also need to be looked after, especially in the hot summer months. Placing bird baths in open places around the houses and the gardens are one of the way of helping thirsty birds. Like I said you, that these birds are very hot, when they get the sun rays and all during the summer season. How we can help them is, we can make them bird bath. Means what? Let the bird, but we see these birds, they come and deep in the water and then again come out. Why? Because because of this very hot weather, their body is getting very warm. Then what they can do? They can dip into the water and make themselves cool. So okay, then also that when they are very thirsty because of the hot weather and all, in the summer seasons, in the summer months, what they can do, they can drink water and clear their thirst. Okay. In the same way, bird bath. What is bird bath? Bird baths are the small shallow containers containing water. The birds drink water, they take bath there and cool themselves in this bird's bath. Understood bird bath? What is the bird bath means? Bird bath, the small shallow containers. Shallow means small thing, containers where we keep water there. What these birds can do, they can sit there, they can drink water, they can take bath there and make them cool. Understood? Along with the bird baths, we should also place straws containing seeds. Okay, we can also keep in one straw, one plate, the seeds and all to feed the hungry birds. Such trays are called the bird feeders. Okay, that are known as the bird feeders. Now, you should take care of your pets in the following ways. Pets means not only birds, we can also take care of our plants, animals, birds. Okay, now see here. Number 1, feed your pet regularly. Pet means what? Your home birds or animals, like your own family members. Your parents or the grandparents are feeding them, every one of your home family member. In the same way, pet means also it is your family member. You should take care of them by feeding them regularly. Okay, do not keep them hungry. Give them some foods to eat. Keep them safe. Alright. Point number 2, you should clean and bath your pet. You should keep them safe from any kind of dirt, as well as always whenever they are dirty, clean them. Give them a bath like that. Understood? Point number 3, keep your home clean. Now if you are keeping the dog, okay, dog, you make one home for the dog, right? That house also will be cleaned. Understood? Like that. Do not be cruel to your animal. Never hate them. Do not be cruel to your animals. Whichever animal you have in your house, do not be cruel with them. Do not be. Always love them. Play with them. They will also be happy, and whatever danger will be there, they will be with you. Understood? Next, take them to a veterinary doctor if they are sick. Whenever these animals, like human beings, they also get sick. Okay, they also get sick. In the same way, like human beings, we have the doctors to take care of us. In the same way, animals, doctors are also there, which is known as the veterinary doctor, and we should take them to these doctors whenever our pet are sick. Understood? By this, we can take care of our own pets. So, by this, we are end of this chapter. Okay? So, I want you all to do one simple homework to write the section number 1 questions in your copy. Understood? I'll be giving you as a homework and be completed with your work. Okay? Thank you.